And good late morning to you, fourth grade students in Mr. Leggett's class. Hope you had a wonderful recess break. We're doing lesson 6. We're going to find 1, 10, and 100,000 more and less than a given number. So that's 1,000 more, 10,000 more, and 100,000 more less than a given number. So we're going to start right away with our fluency practice. And this is this sheet right here. And let's go ahead and get moving on this. I think it all fits in there. Looking good, looking good. All right, 54,783. How many thousands and how many ones? Well, you could look at this and say, well, I know my comma's right there, separating the periods of numbers. So how many thousands are there? Well, there's 54 thousands. And a total of how many ones? The ones would be right here. There's our thousands, there's our ones. So it's 783 ones. Okay, this one's always kind of tricky for us. You know what I'll do? As a matter of fact, just so we show this a little differently. Oh, there's the thousands. And there's the ones. Okay, once again, we're looking at 10,000s. They want to know how many 10,000s are in this number, 54,783. Well, let's look at our place value columns. There's ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So there must be 5 10,000s there. All right, now we're going back to thousands. And this big number, how we say this number is 234,673. So how many thousands? Is it just 4,000s? Is it 3,000s? 34,000s? No. It would be a total of 234,000s, okay? And then we look at how many ones we have left over. We'll take a look at that. There's our ones, 673. But now we're going on to a bigger number. They want to know how, not a bigger number, the same number, but we'd like to know the Eureka people. And what does Eureka mean? It means I found it. What have we found? We found the best way ever to learn math. So now we're looking at 100,000s. How many 100,000s is 234,673? Well, let's do our place value counting. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. So how many are in the 100,000s place value? If you said 2, you are absolutely correct, okay? We're going to move on to our application problem. Uh-oh, looks like it's going to have to use another packet. So our application problem, let's all read this together. It says, let me get my better pen out for this type of math work. Let's use all purple. So it says use the digits 5, 6, 8, 2, 4, and 1 to create 6 two-digit numbers. And it says be sure to use each of the digits within both numbers and then to express the numbers in word form and use a comparison symbol to show the relationship. Remember the comparison symbols yesterday? Less than, greater than, and so on. All right, let's look at the digits that we're going to use. Digits are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. Those are digits. So we have a 5, 6, 8, 2, 4, and 1. You know what? Let's just do those in order. There's a total of 6. I'm going to do 5, 6, 8, 2, 4, 1. Okay, and then let's just change this up a little bit, and we'll do 5, 8, 6, 2, 4, 1. And our job, see what we've done? We've created two 6-digit numbers using those digits, 5, 6, 8, 2, 4, 1, and 5, 8, 6, 2, 4, 1. Our job is now, we look, is express the numbers in word form, but let's not do that. Yeah, let's not do that yet. Let's see which one's greater. Okay, remember how we do this? We look at place values. 100,000s, they're both 5, right? But look, we go to 10,000s, and this one's 8 and that one's 6. Does it matter that this is an 8 and that's a 6? No. This shows that this number is the larger one, and our friend Annie Alligator, or the greater than symbol. And remember how we read this? 568,241 is less than 586,241. Now we're going to write these in word form. Are we ready? Let's do this one first. 568,000 comma 240-1. So that's this number right here, 568,241. Let's do the number that's less than. That's more than. 586,000, comma 241. And we could see right here is the key, is the difference. I have 568,000, but here I have 586,000. So that's showing that 586,241 is greater than 568,241. But remember, when we read this math sentence, it would be 568,241 is less than 586,241. And you can go ahead and pause that if you need to finish copying it. But I am going to go on to the next page. It's okay to pause. And here's our next page. Look at here. Okay. Let's go ahead and do first things first, and let's label our place value chart. And we'll label this ones, tens, 100s, 1,000, 10,000, and 100,000, okay? 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. And we're going to take a look at a number. Let's say if we had 2,000s, okay? And we're not going to use our discs yet, so I had 2,000s here. And I'll label those 1,000. All right? And let's just say we have 100, 110, and 2 ones. Okay? So what's our number? We know how to say this, right? It would be 2,112. Or not and, 2,112. 2,000s, 100, 110, and 2 ones. But what if I were to say, you know what? Let's add another 1,000 on this, okay? So let's see if I went like this. Okay, one more 1,000. What would I have? Well, then I'd have 3,000, 100, 110, and 2 ones. So it'd be 3,112 because I had 2,112 and I added 1,000 to it, and that gave me 3,112. Well, let's continue this on our next one over here. I'm going to grab another. You just flip yours over. I'm going to grab a clean one. And we had that number. Getting ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and do our place values. Always good to review this. So you have 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. All right? So now we had our old number was 3,112. So let's just go ahead and do 3,112. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to make these thousands, and we're not using those little discs yet. And I had 100, right? And I had 110, and I had 2 ones. So we have 3,112. The 10 plus 2 is 12. So let's add another 1,000 on. And this gives me 1, 2, 3, 4,000, 100, 110, 2 ones, so 4,112. So you can see how that works out for us, okay? Now, let's have a little fun here. Gonna flip this over to the next page. Remember, these are printed on both sides, so we're gonna make, using our disk, we're going to make, let's do two, oh, you know what I forgot to do? You know what I forgot to do? Take a look. What did I forget to do? I know you're thinking of it right now. What did I forget to do? Oh, well, hello there, Mr. Leggett. I sees what you forgets to do. Well, Mathmut, how nice of you to drop in. What did Mr. Leggett forget to do? Oh, I think your class knows. They probably already have started it because they're so smart. I know, but Mr. Leggett, he forgets. What did I forget to do? Well, you silly teacher, you forgot to put in the place values. The place values need to be put in before we start the problem. Okay, Mr. Leggett, you got that? You got it, kids. All right, Mathman, thank you for your help. The bell's ringing! That makes me bark! Don't bark! Woof, 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 woof! Nope. It's over. You don't have to bark anymore. All right. Thank you very much, Mathmud. I appreciate your help. You're all so very welcome. Oh, the Mathmud. Such a great help. All right, let's go ahead and label our place value chart. And we're going to use 1, 10, 100, 1,000, and 10,000, and now 100,000. Look at all those. And now, hooray, we get to use our disk. We're going to do 2 10,000s and 3 1,000s. Okay, what number do we have there? Well, we just take a look. We would have, in fact, I'll write it down. No, let's not write it. We could do this. 23,000. We'd have 23,000. But what if you said, Mr. Leggett, I'd like to add 10,000 onto that? What will we get? Right now it's at 20, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 1,000. Remember, this is our thousands place value. On this side, those are the ones. So let's just say I want to add another 10,000. So I have 23,000 plus another 10,000. What do we wind up with? We wind up with 30,000 there, but we have these three, and then 0, 0, 0. So we had 2,000, now we have 30,000, excuse me. 2 10,000s, 3 10,000, so 33,000, all right? Let's do some subtraction work, okay? So let's go to our very last chart. And I think it's on the very last, oh no, I got more charts. Yay, I got a lot of charts to work with. Let's go to this chart, find a blank one, and we're gonna make the number, let's do 25,000. Uh-oh, that math mud is gonna bother me again. Gotta label them. Okay, there's my 25,000. But let's label this, oops, let's label the place value chart. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. Okay, and let me just run and grab some more disc. Oh no, Mr. Leggett, you need a 1 and some 10s, a 100s and a 10s. Hold on, class. While you're setting up your disc, I'm gonna get some more. We need some 1s, 10s and 100s. Let me find them. Be patient with me. There's the 100s. There's the 10s. All right. Boy, we have a lot of different colored discs today. So, right now we have 2 10,000s and 5 1,000s. That makes 25,000 even. But let's make it a little more challenging. And we're going to put a 100 there. And then we'll put a 10 here. So the number we have is 25,110. Do we see that? 25,110. But what if we were to take away 10,000? What would we have? Let's take away 10,000. Now we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,000, 110. Add another 10,000, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25,000, 110. 110. There you go, I said it again. So what if we were to just take away a 1,000? Let's just take away 1,000. We have 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 24,000, 110. 110. We'll take that 1,000 and put it back. All right, we have one more to go, and we're going to do this by drawing the disk, so we can just take these off, like so. And let's go ahead and draw this number. It is 200,000s, 300, 50, 2. So we have 200,000s, 0 10,000s, 0 1,000s. We have 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 2. Big number, 200,000, 352. Well, what if we were to add 100,000? Let's go ahead and add 100,000 on here. So then we would have 300,000, 352. Now, let's pretend we didn't add that 100,000. Let's go back to this number. Cross that one out. We're at 200,000, 352. What if I were to take away 100,000 from that? Well, we would have 100,000, right? 352. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and stop right there. And I'd like you to log on to Zern while I finish up with the third graders. And you can work on Zern until we are ready to do our problem set. Okay? Thank you so much for being a wonderful audience.